Good afternoon if you're in the US. Good evening if you're in the EU. And if you're in the EU, this is especially for you because, as I'm hoping many of you know, we're having a huge warehouse clearance sale. The details are at XeroShoes.eu slash special dash sale. You can save up to 71% on a bunch of Zero Shoes models, and you can also register to win one of 500 euro XeroShoes.eu gift certificates. So go to XeroShoes.eu slash special dash sale for the details. But most importantly, this sale is ending in, 48 hours. So it's ending on the 28th at 11:59 p.m. Central European time, if that's the way it's described. I can't remember. Anyway, go there for all the details. You're going to find out about a lot of amazing deals. What happened when we started XeroShoes.eu about 6 months ago? We had no idea how well it was going to go. And the warehouse we got just doesn't have enough room for the products that we are bringing in for the fall. So we've got to clear out some space for these products. By the way, this is a Facebook Live event. It's actually also streaming on YouTube and on Twitter. So if you're seeing this live and you have any questions, feel free to type them in and I will see them over here on my screen. So if you see me looking over there, that's because I'm reading your questions, then I will answer them live and in person. This sale, by the way, is only open to people who are shipping products to an EU address. So if you're in the EU, great. If you're out of the EU but shipping to the EU, also great. And if you're in neither of those situations, let somebody know if they're in the European Union that there's 48 hours left in this really, really special sale. So for those of you who are new to Zero Shoes and don't know what it is that we do that makes us so special, why we have over 50,000 reviews from people saying you changed my life, let me give you the world's fastest introduction. And I'm going to start by talking about your feet. They're an amazing, amazing thing. You have a quarter of the bones and joints of your entire body in your feet and ankles, and joints are made to make things move. That movement is about balance, agility, mobility. If you don't let your feet do that job of motion, then all that function, balance, agility, mobility, tries unsuccessfully to move into your ankle, your knee, your hip, and your back, which really aren't wired for that. So frankly, the first thing we're doing is trying to let your feet do their job so the rest of your body can do its job. And I'll show you how in just a second. But there's the second thing that feet do that's also amazing. You have more nerve endings in the soles of your feet than anywhere but your fingertips and your lips. That's because your brain is trying to get information about what your feet are feeling, what you're stepping in, what you're stepping on, so that, again, it can then control your body effectively and enjoyably and efficiently, starting by moving those joints. So again, don't let your feet do their job. That's a real problem. Zero Shoes let your feet do what's natural with a number of things we call, first of all, natural fit. Pardon, this is a shoe that I wear every day, so it's a little dirty. A wider foot-shaped toe box. You don't want to squeeze your toes together. I mean, if you're wearing shoes right now, take a look at your shoes and check. Is that the shape of your foot? Because if you're wearing a regular shoe, it's probably got a pointy toe box, which squeezes your toes together. Not a good thing. You don't do push-ups like this. You do push-ups like this because that gives you better balance, strength production, etc. Same thing with your feet. So wider foot-shaped toe box, low to the ground for balance and agility, super, super flexible to let all those joints do what they're supposed to do. Of course, you're never going to do this, but you get the point. The sole is designed to give you traction and protection, but also that ground feedback that your brain is looking for to control the rest of your body. And our shoes are made to be durable. So most running shoes, they say you need to replace them every 300 to 500 miles, even less for those super maximalist shoes. Zero Shoes, our soles have a 5,000-mile sole warranty. And they are so lightweight. People have literally, at the end of the day, forget to take them off. We've had people say they went to bed still wearing their shoes because they forgot they were wearing them. So, and if you want more or less barefoot feeling, all of our shoes have a removable sock liner or insole. You can take that out to have more barefoot feeling, keep it in for less. Someone came in and says VTSI. I don't know how to pronounce that. What's the difference between the TerraFlex and the Mesa Trail? The Mesa Trail is our trail runner. The TerraFlex is our trail hiker everything shoe. The biggest difference is the weight. And then the second biggest difference, the Mesa Trail being lighter, the second biggest difference is that the TerraFlex is made, now with the TerraFlex 2 in particular, but even with the TerraFlex, more, it's got how do I want to describe it? There's more welded materials or sono materials in the upper. So it's durable and rugged. But again, it's really designed for kind of hiking, walking, some running as well, where the Mesa Trail is really designed for running. Now, that said, we have people wearing both of those shoes all day, every day. It's just their regular daily shoe. There's a phrase in the automotive world called daily driver. If a car that could be a race car, but if you can comfortably drive it every day as your daily driver, the TerraFlex, and the Mesa Trail, they can be your daily walker, runner, hiker, whatever. Let's see. I can't see Cal Page. By the way, I can't read really well, so my apologies. Says Cal Page says nice quality on the first pair I got, so I ordered another 2 pairs. Awesome, great to hear it. So once again, let me explain how this works with our EU sale. First things first, once again, go to XeroShoes.com/special-sale. You'll find details on all the products and all the discounts that are being offered. You'll also find our Sweepstakes app right of the screen, bottom of the screen, depending on the device you're using and the resolution that it has. You'll see there's a number of actions that you can take. Each action gives you a certain number of entries into the sweepstakes. The more actions you take, the more entries you get. The more entries you get, the better your chances of winning. And don't wait till the end of the sale in order to see if you won, because we're announcing the winners after the sale ends. But that's okay, because if you buy something and then you win, we can apply that €100 to your original order. Or of course, you can use it for yourself to get something else, or get something for someone that you know or love, or even someone that you just barely like. If you just think they should be wearing Xero shoes, you can do whatever you want with it. That's sort of the point. And there was something else speaking of don't wait till the end. I know there's only 48 hours left in the sale, but don't wait until the end, because we've already sold out of some sizes and colors and styles. So if you see something you want, grab it before it disappears, because we usually see that the last 48 hours, we get as many people ordering as we saw for the last 2 weeks of the sale. So keep that in mind. One more question. Let's say I got a pair and then go hike once in a while and never reach the 5,000 miles. That's cool. Is it okay to keep using the shoes after 5 years, for example? Yeah, it's totally, totally fine. We've had people in a number of our products for many, many, many years, whether they use them every day or use them infrequently. So it should be fine. And by the way, our shoes not only have our 5,000-mile sole warranty, but a 2-year manufacturer's warranty. Nothing's perfect, so we really stand behind our product with those two guarantees and warranties. Cal says everyone should be wearing barefoot shoes. I don't know why you have that with a smiley face. I agree. That's like exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. And it's, the irony is this. Up until about 1972, everybody basically was. They weren't as well designed as this. They didn't have the wider toe box necessarily. They weren't as flexible or thin. But the modern athletic shoe is the intervention. We're doing what human beings have been doing since they were human beings, making footwear where the fundamental idea: protect your foot, hold that protection on your foot, add a little insulation whenever that's needed, and give it the right kind of traction depending on the surface that you're on. That's really all we're doing. We're letting your body do what's natural by getting out of the way. We don't elevate your heel. We don't have a thing called toe spring. We don't have unnecessary arch support, which, by the way, if you are someone where you think you need arch support or orthotics, that's cool. If you want to add something in here, this is the best platform to do that, because it's flat and doesn't have foam that wears out. So if you have an orthotic in a regular shoe, there's already built-in arch support, built-in motion control things that interfere with how that orthotic moves. And the foam that's in there, as it breaks down, that changes the geometry of the thing in your shoe, which can offset any postural changes it's helping you with. P.S. Orthotics were never designed to be worn full-time. They were designed to work like, let's say you get into a car accident, you get whiplash, you put on a neck brace. You don't keep the neck brace on for the rest of your life, because that would just like putting a cast on your arm for the rest of your life, makes it progressively weaker till you can't use it. Same thing with your neck, same thing with arch support. Arch support was originally developed to give your foot a rest if you were injured and needed to recover. But the idea was to get as much motion back as quickly as possible and strength back as quickly as possible. And here's a fun thing about strength. Research shows that just walking in minimalist shoes builds foot muscle strength as much as doing a foot exercise program. The lead of that study says that Xero shoes should give you the benefits I just described, even though they used a different shoe in that study. But just, think about it. It's use it or lose it. If you're using those muscles, ligaments, and tendons, it's better than not using them. Not using them equals losing them. Okay, bunch of things that came in here. Yikes. Cal says, my uncle used to run marathons in the 70s, said his shoes were basically flat, barefooty shoes. And the guys who were running then, and it was mostly guys, they used to refer to themselves as having indestructible legs, because they were using their muscles, ligaments, and tendons, and they got super strong. The number of injuries, the severity of injuries, even the type of injuries has gone through the roof since the advent of the modern athletic shoe, which was designed to reduce injury. It really didn't work. It seems that if I take advantage of being first in the live stream, it seems that I take advantage of being first in the live stream. This is from VTSI. What are your thoughts on toe separators? I don't use them personally, but we do recommend them for people who like them. The whole idea is just getting your, there's a couple things you can do if your toes are kind of like this. One is just work on literally doing this with your toes, this and this. You want to build up those muscles, but it's also helpful to get something in there sometimes to just kind of get your feet used to, oh, that's kind of the right position. So big fans, but I haven't used them personally. And Cal says, yes, I had orthotics, cured one injury, caused 3 more. Oh, man. Don't get me started. Do I use or suggest someone use them well in the shoes? That's about toe separators. The company that makes the most popular one, which is called Correct Toes, they mentioned that you can wear those toe separators with our shoes and with some of our, actually, yeah, with all but one of our sandals as well. So knock yourself out. Now, granted, if you have a really, really wide foot, that may be a little tricky, but they are made of silicone, so it could help. But it's possible to wear those toe separators with our shoes. By the way, I don't want to stay on here all afternoon, although I've done it before because I have a lot of fun talking to people like this. But it is a Sunday afternoon here, Sunday evening in Europe. I don't want to keep you from the rest of your day or the rest of your evening. So I just wanted to kind of give the lay of the land for these last 48 hours of our warehouse clearance sale, where again, we're getting rid of a bunch of product because we need to have room for the new stuff that's coming in for the fall and beyond. And so go to XeroShoes.eu/special-sale to find all the details, how to register to win one of 500 euro XeroShoes.eu gift certificates using the Sweepstakes app that you'll find there. And remember, again, there's only 48 hours left in the sale. We are going to sell out of things, so please don't wait until the very last minute, because that's going to be a problem for everybody, most likely for you if you can't find the thing that you've been having your eye on. Cal says, good to see the man behind what may be my new favorite shoes. Well, that's very kind of you. And so, oh my gosh, you're a 10-year veteran. Awesome. Very happy to hear that. And thank you. So let's see, what else was I going to say about the sale things? Oh yeah, if you're waiting to see if you win one of those 100 euro gift certificates, do not wait to find out if you won before you order something, because the winners, there's the word I'm looking for, will be announced after the sale ends. If you buy something, then you win. We can apply that 100 euros back to your original order, or you can of course use that to get something else for you or someone that you know, someone that you love, or someone that you hate but you think they really should be in our shoes. Let's see. Appreciate your shoes. Please send more models to REI. That's from, I can't read again. Hove Abramian. I'm guessing for it. What the hell? It's not up to us. It's annoying. It's about them. And we've been telling them, dude, you guys have been selling out of a lot of our stuff in your biggest stores. Bring in more. And they're just being like, I don't know what's going on. We were literally on the phone with them all of last week, pointing out that we were showing pictures of all the places where our shoes used to be that they now don't have them in, going, why aren't you picking up more in season? So we'll see what we can do. In fact, what you can do, go back to your REI stores and tell them to call and get more Xero shoes in. Might work. Don't know. Couldn't hurt. That's all I can say. So let's see. Again, don't want to stay on here forever because I want you to have and enjoy your day. And frankly, we have some friends coming over. I've become really good at making Neapolitan pizza. I got a pesto sauce for one of my pizzas. I got to go make the pesto and then prepare some dough and also take a nap. It's been a long week. So let me just do a kind of going once, going twice. If you have any questions or comments, toss them in here really quickly in just like in the next 45 seconds. I'm going to repeat things I've already said 5 times. So that'll give you a chance to type it in. I'll mention the sale again, then I'll answer your questions, then we'll get the hell out of here. So once again, 48 hours left to save up to 71% on a bunch of Xero Shoes models from XeroShoes.eu. So this is for people who are in the EU or shipping to the EU. Or if you know somebody in the EU, let them know. Drop them an email, give them a call, send a carrier pigeon, smoke signals, whatever you can do to let them know about this really rare opportunity. We don't put things on sale very often because frankly, our products are already less expensive than seeming competitors, and they tend to last longer. So the net cost is even lower. And it also just devalues the brand, frankly. And there's another part. We don't have a whole bunch of money behind us. So we have to be profitable so that we can buy enough inventory for next year, because we keep growing so fast that we need that. So anyway, just there's a there. Go to XeroShoes.eu/special-sale to find all the details, how to register to win one of those €100 XeroShoes.eu gift certificates and where to order your new favorite shoes. In the meantime, do I recommend anything about mattresses? That's really funny. The barefoot shoe equivalent for mattresses. Many people would argue that a futon or tatami is the closest thing to that, but I don't have a good recommendation for mattresses. That's one of those things that I love exploring. We have a wacky mattress that has air chambers in it. It's not what you think it is. It's kind of like one of those camping pads where you kind of let the air fill up the thing and then you lie on it and some of the air escapes. Anyway, I've had this thing for like 20 years. It's really, really cool. It's super comfy, but I'm always on the lookout for a mattress. You just don't, I mean, the simple thing is you want to, oh boy, how to describe this? You want to find something that gives you the support. I don't know anything about mattresses. Why am I trying to answer this? This is what I'm doing. I'm trying to find the thing that gives me the support that I like without being just like too squishy, cushy. And I've slept on futons. I've slept on even my mattress where I've made it so that no air escapes. So it's super, super firm. And I've also made it so it's, softer in the places where you apply more weight. It hasn't made a difference for me. So I don't have a magic answer for that question. It's one of the things that I actually have joked that if I ever have to start another business, mattress business, I have some ideas. We'll see. All right, let's see. Other things. Do I know if the soles wear while sitting around and not being reused? They shouldn't. It's funny how shoes get less durable as they become more popular. If they become more expensive, they become even less durable. And then I sleep on a camping pad when training. Yeah, that'll work. Xero beds can be a new business idea. There are a number of businesses that I've promised my wife I will try not to get into. And the mattress business actually is one of them because, boy, talk about an inventory burden. Those things take up a lot of room. They're really heavy. It's a nightmare. Steve says, zero drop mattress. You definitely want, I just had a weird flashback. I was about to say, you definitely want a zero drop mattress. I remember as a kid, I had to put a foam wedge. It was a pillow that I had that I used underneath the top of my mattress because I had something going on with my breathing and they wanted my head elevated. I literally just remember that. I haven't thought about that in, I'm 60, in 50 years. And I have no idea what the situation was. I have no idea if it worked or not. But wow, that was a freaky thing that just happened. So yeah, zero drop mattress. What else can we make that's zero drop? Zero drop. There's got to be other things that we can make that are good zero drop stories. But until we figure that out, last time, and then we're going to get out of here, go to XeroShoes.eu and you'll find out all the details about our sale. In fact, if you go directly to XeroShoes.eu/special-sale, you'll find all the details about how to take advantage of this incredible opportunity to save 71% on select models of our shoes, boots, and sandals. I think sandals too, in the next 48 hours from the time that I'm actually doing this. Safety shoes on our to-do list. And good for 60. Thanks. It's very kind of you. I'll thank my parents, mostly my mom. It's my mom, when she was 40, came to pick me up at high school and somebody stopped her and said, "Did you get your yearbook yet?" She goes, "Oh my God, I love you." Okay, a couple things came in. All right, good night, bon appetit. Thank you very much. I've always wondered, are you and my wife vegan? I'll answer that in a second. I was raw vegan for a year, now mostly fruit, meat, starches. I feel like a healthy diet goes along with barefoot shoes. We are not vegan, although I have been for many years in my life. I have a genetic thing where I don't taste savory flavors, so I don't eat meat because it just tastes metallic and mushy. So, and that's been true since the day I was born. I eat some eggs and some occasional dairy, and Lena's pretty much the same. We have a fish occasionally, so we're kind of more Mediterranean-ish than anything else. Just bought my third pair of Xero shoes. This is from Hope. Waiting for delivery. Thanks again. My pleasure. And Cal, thanks, man. Anyway, all right, everybody, go have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Pass on the news to everybody you can think of about this incredible opportunity. And away we go. And Hope found about us from Peter Attia, who's been a huge fan. Sarah says, nice. I say thank you. So I'm going to be not vegan this evening because I'm adding some cheese onto the Neapolitan pizzas that I'm making for friends that are coming over. And I've noticed been Trumas, the black trails leave some black rubber pieces on my foot. Is that normal? I don't know because I would need more information. Drop an email to our customer happiness team, either support@xeroshoes.com or support@xeroshoes.eu. Photos might be ideal. So, all right, I'm going to get out of here. Once again, really, really grateful for those of you who joined me on this call. I really can't wait to see what happens when you take advantage of this rare opportunity. Go grab some of your new favorite shoes, slip your feet in them, and live life feet first.